Hello, let me tell you what I've been dealing with here. I've decided to make me a hydroponic garden for the winter so I can have tomatoes and strawberries and lettuce and mustard greens and the stuff that I like. I'm going to plant in this greenhouse or in my grow station, and I'll show you what that's about. Let me tell you what this is. This is just a 2x6, and I got a plastic liner in it, and then I got these little grow cups here, and I'm trying to grow everything in the world and just to kind of see what grows best. Over here I got some tomatoes, and those 3 rows, those are Tommy Toe tomatoes. This is more mustard green coming up. This is mustard green that's been in there about a week, and what it is in the roots grow through those cups, and they go down into the water where I have minerals, the food mix, plant mixture in there for them to grow with. And so I'm starting everything in here, and then I'm gonna, once it gets bigger, I'll move it out to the greenhouse, and I'll only have greens and lettuce and stuff like that in here. So outside, I'm going to have, in the greenhouse, I'll move these tomatoes and everything out there. This is called the Cracky or something like that system, where you just put it in there. Once you put these greens in there, you're done. You don't have to hoe them. There's no weeds. You don't have to feed them again. They're there until you start picking greens. Alright, this is inside the greenhouse. I'm still working on it, so I kind of got a mess in here, but down here I got me a little heater at night. This heater keeps it warm. Of course, I've taken the greenhouse and I insulated it with bubble wrap so that it stays warm all winter and I can grow this stuff. In these pipes, I have water running out of this tank right down here, and it pumps up into these pipes and goes and waters all these strawberries. Now I got some greens out here too that I'm going to move back inside when I get space, but these strawberries down through here, they've already taken hold and they're ready to go. What I got over here is it's called Dutch bucket system. In these buckets I just have this perlite which supplies, stays damp all the time. This pumps water up out of a tank that I got buried in the ground over there, and when that water is pumping up there, then that pumps on the plants and wets all this perlite. Then it drains back down into this pipe down here and goes back into the tank over here. So here's the tank down in there sitting underneath my ladder, and I have it buried in the ground so that it stays cool in the winter and stays warm in the winter and stays cool in the summer. And I got a total of, I think, 22 buckets in here, and then plus these 5 pipes that I got the strawberries growing in, and I'm going to put me a 2x4 up here and put me a couple more pipes on it. So that's where I'm at right now, and I'll come back and give you updates on how all this stuff works and how it progresses and see. There's a lot of work to get it going, but then, the money you spend, it's there. It'll always be where you can use it again. So when these strawberries are gone, and they'll produce and produce and produce, when these strawberries are gone, then we'll just plant strawberries again and go again. I have a fan up here hanging from the ceiling and a light so that I know if the electricity was to go off out here. And I got me a camera mounted down here pointing at my thermometer. And I don't know if you can see that thermometer or not in there, but it's about 90 degrees in here right now, and I have a fan sitting outside blowing cooler air in. So I'm going to buy me a heat pump, little window unit, and put right over in here so that I can keep it cold or keep it warm and cool it off in the summertime, because 90 degrees is still a little bit too hot for tomatoes. Anyway, that's what I'm up to with my hydroponic garden. I'll get back to you.